Hey YouTube, this is Introvert here, back with another video for y'all. So I just want to make another video for y'all. And it's been a while since I made a video on here for y'all. So I just got back from my from my dad's house though, last night or something like that. So it's good to be back home now. I'm gonna discuss this for y'all in a second. Like, this experience. Obviously, I'm not that close to my dad that much anyway, but obviously my mom passed, like I said, she passed a couple years ago. So it's like, yeah, it's been difficult the last couple of days, being over there at my dad's house, because it's just the fact that he say certain stuff that, cause I think I overheard him on the phone and stuff like that. He was talking about, certain things that I didn't want to hear. I was like, yeah, because it felt kind of cringe at times too, especially because I'm gonna tell y'all something, because it's like, because being, pretty much being the only introvert in the family, it's like, yeah, at least out of my main family, but because I feel like I am the only introvert and the only in my main family part of it. But it's like do y'all ever get annoyed by small talks? And because I do get annoyed by small talks, to be honest, because it's the way that he was talking about. Because I think when I first went over there a couple days ago, I think since Saturday, so today is Tuesday now. So because when I first got over there, I just my other sibling, he was like he was asking me, oh, what's it like being, this age number and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say my actual age number on here for y'all, because that's personal information, obviously. But because it's like, because how people, how some people be randomly just do small talks out of nowhere. Like, do y'all hate that? Do y'all hate how people do random small talks out of nowhere? Because that's what my sibling did. He was like, because he did right in front of him too, in front of my dad, when I was over there, when he first dropped me off over there. So he was, it was just, yeah, because that part right there was the beginning of my frustration, at least inside, because I don't like to show my emotions so much, because and that's the hard thing about being an introvert also, because we always have struggles to express certain things. But because here's the thing, it's because like I said, because when I was over there the last couple of days, it's like, he was talking about also, I think he was also talking about the food I was eating. He was talking about the food I was eating, because he was actually talking to my other sibling, actually no, he was talking to my, yeah, because he was talking, he was talking to my sister, on the phone like that, I think 2 days ago or something like that, when I was over there, because he was talking right in front of me, although he was in his room though, because I can always, because we got good listening, because we can always listen, we always good at listening, because it's sometimes when we overhear stuff, it's like dang, don't say that, don't say it, don't do y'all hate, I mean, y'all probably know where I'm going with this, because stuff like that is so frustrating. It's really frustrating, because I just be getting these weird feelings. I just lose respect for that person. It's like, I mean, I hate when people just be, especially family members, that I'm not even close to anyway, because it's so many things to it, y'all. I'm gonna continue to rant for y'all on here, because it's because there's so much I want to talk about in this video for y'all. I'm not done yet for y'all. So as we are now over 4 minutes into the video, but yeah, because because people just family members just be always kind of just claim, 'cause I think last night, my brother-in-law, he was asking me, oh, how was your time at Pops and stuff like that. That's what he asked me. But it's the way he said it though. That's another thing too. Like the way he said it, that like the way he asked me that time, like oh, because that's that quote unquote black people question right there. Because I just don't, because like I say in my other videos, you know, I just don't describe myself as a black person. Like, cause my dad is like he's like one kind of people too, and also pretty much all my siblings, you know, they always, you know, cause I only got one, and I only got two, cause I got a sister and a brother, obviously, but you know, cause it's like, you know, people, you know, cause being in a black family, it's like, you know, it's hard to, you know, I can't really tolerate, you know, with these, you know, quote unquote black cultures and all these, you know, kind of ghetto type stuff, you know, in terms of like how they talk and how they like, you know, kind of, you know, have like different taste in music. Cause I like to listen to like, you know, dubstep music, you know, German bass music. I'm different. I'm a complete different, you know, animal. Cause compared to everybody else in my family, cause everybody just, you know, want to fall for these, you know, extroversion, you know, type culture. Because I'm always, you know, I always embrace my culture the last couple of years now. So, because this, you know, as y'all see on the title in there, because obviously, I wanted to talk about like, you know, how to like, you know, protect your culture. You know, also, I just want to finish this rant for y'all before I, you know, talk about that part for y'all. But you know, because being a black family, it's like, you know, I just don't, you know, tolerate their, you know, quote unquote culture, you know, in terms of their culture. You know, I just don't, because I made my own culture in terms of like, you know, peace and you know, all kind of good, you know, just normal ways to like, you know, just like my introversion culture. So solitude, you know, just like the solitary culture, you know, I just, you know, people don't seem to get that, you know. I just, even though I never like, you know, talk to nobody about it anyway, so, because I would never talk about these things like with people that I'm not even close to, because it's like, you know, because with people I'm close to, it's like, you know, like I got very few, you know, like I got my god auntie of mine, you know, she's been like one of my closest for a long time now, so next to my late mother, so, and then everybody else, it's like I don't know what anybody else these days, man. They just, you know, even my siblings, you know, they just, you know, seem to fall for these like these other narratives, and you know, it's weird, but here on YouTube, you know, it's like, you know, I don't know who my subscribers are, but I hope that y'all enjoy my video, and also you know, just let me know what you guys think though. If y'all watch this video, I don't know if y'all just watch for views, or you know, just you know, also because I be checking my other YouTube videos sometimes. You know, sometimes people they never like watch my videos. They just never like the video, because I think, oh no, I think in my previous video, I think there's like 8 likes in that video, but I don't know who's been watching it though. I don't know if it's like view bots, or like the liking bots or something that just like the videos, or but yeah, I don't know. So if you're a true subscriber, or if you're a real person, just make sure you enjoy the video. So, and I mean, or just let me know what you guys think though. So just let me know what you guys think, and go from there. So, but yeah, anyway, getting back to the other topic, yeah, because I just wonder, like I said, before I get back on the other topic, but because like I said, you know, it's like, you know, it's been a struggle the last couple of days, so I just, you know, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because it's like, sometimes I be having these moments in my mind. I just you know, I just feel like sometimes I be losing hope sometimes, like in terms of this society, obviously, and also the way that people just especially after losing my mother, because obviously it's just that so many people out there just don't seem to understand like our culture, you know, introversion culture. So it's like, at the same time, I don't like want to like, you know, tell anybody like my culture, you know, because I'm starting to be at that point right now, you know, in terms of like, you know, especially people that not even close to, because they don't understand my culture. You know, it's like my introversion culture. So, you know, people just don't, you know, people like family members, and you know, it's like they don't know, you know, but because I'm at a point right now where I'm like, you know, I'm gonna avoid these people out here that doesn't understand their culture, because but yeah, so trying to think what else I want to say on the video before I get to, like, you know, kind of tell y'all how to protect y'all culture. But like, just embrace it, y'all. Like, there's always ways to embrace it, because people don't understand, you know, even the people that seems to be like, you know, like even your siblings or whatever, you know, it's like, you know, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. So, because I think I read this article, you know, a couple of days ago or something like that, like about family members or like, you know, your main family members or whatever. So, like, just because you got the same blood, it doesn't mean you have to be close to them. Because I know, because that's what you know. I'm gonna tell y'all something, because there's an agenda behind that too. Because it's like sometimes, you know, like especially black people, you know, quote unquote black people in particular, and you know, stuff like that, because they always be saying stuff like you know, they be saying stuff like you have to be close to your family because we got the same, like, you know, blood or whatever. That's what they be saying, you know. But I'm not that type of person, because like I could care less about that, because it's like these agendas, man. These agendas are getting crazy, like in terms like of that, you know. Like just because we got the same blood, it doesn't mean that have to be like close to you or whatever. So like, come on, because I know that's my family, but like it's like, or like siblings or whatever. It's like, what the heck, man? Like, because I think my sister even told me that, like, you know, a couple years ago, because when I first you know, like when we first lost our mother and stuff like that, she was telling me stuff like, you know, stuff like that, you know, in terms, you know, or I think like my brother-in-law or whatever. So I think he'd been saying stuff like that. Like I think he said that, but because I'm all about you know, because I'm not about their culture, because I'm just about my own culture in terms of like, you know, non-political. You know, I've always been non-political the last couple of years, so it's like at this point I could care less about you know, politics, you know, in terms of like like other people's I'm trying to think, but I can put this for y'all, but you know, in terms of their agendas, you know, they just always push these agendas, you know, that's kind of artificial or whatever, you know, they just find their own ways. Because I'm more of a natural creature, so because I always keep to myself most times, you know. I just keep to myself, and, you know, I don't even like, because like I said, I never like share these, you know, my expressions, like, you know, towards, you know, especially towards like people or family members that I'm not even close to anyway. So I mean, we can talk about this all day for y'all. I mean, we are 14 minutes into this video, so I just want to kind of rant for y'all, because, you know, like I said, the last couple of days has been draining, you know, because I'm not going to lie to y'all, because there was another thing about, because when I was at my dad's house, like I said, you know, because I was on the burst, like on a breaking point of trying to, like, I was gonna have a meltdown too. I was like, because, you know, I also have autism too, if y'all don't know. So, but because the way he was talking on the phone, you know, with my sister, you know, he was talking about like stuff like, you know, my personal my personal things about like like what I'm doing and all this stuff. Like bro, like that is not acceptable. Because I also respect for that, respect from that time when he said that, like when he said like certain things about what I was doing, and like that should not be in the topic, that like in the topic what he was like, what they was talking about or whatever. So it's like sometimes I just hate when people just be talking about like random stuff, like randomly, like out of nowhere, like in terms like when they make phone calls, and especially towards people that especially when it's not a close person that I'm not close to, because it's like I hate these things, man. I just hate when they do that. But because like I said, because I was on the burst, like I was really about to be like I feel like I just want to like break something. I was that mad too, like at least in the inside, because I never like express my angers on here or whatever. So or at least like in person or whatever. I never like express my angers, or it's because there's so many things to it that I can talk about, but I'll probably say that for another video for y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you one more thing, because when I was over there, because here's the thing, I mean, we can talk about this all day. I'm gonna continue to talk for y'all, because he my dad wanted me to come over there, like like as if he's like my closest son of his or whatever, because obviously I mean, I never been that close. Like he never, like he hardly even knows me anyway. It's like I don't really talk to him anyway, because I don't I try to keep distance. It's like especially these days, man, because things with parents, because the things with parents, it's like they always oh, I got only one parent now, obviously, but it's like my dad, he was wants me to come over his house, and because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna get to the culture part for y'all right now, because because the environment over there, it's just not the same. Because when I be in my room, it's like a much peaceful feeling, much like my culture like feeling. So which I feel better now about now, because I'm home right now. So I don't know why people just always try to bring you over, like just because always they just always try to bring you, kind of force you like to come over and all this stuff. Like I just can't tolerate like with these other environments, like my dad's environment and stuff like that, because he's more like an extrovert type. But like he's more quiet, he's kind of more quiet on the outside, but it seems like he got that extroversion that extroversion mindset in terms of like how he talks, and how he kind of view things, like with like because he doesn't understand at all, because he just doesn't understand, because I never even really like, which is another frustrating part about it. So but yeah, because I can just talk about it. I can talk about this all day for y'all, because it's so much stories that that I want to talk about for y'all, because because especially if you true subscriber that's been watching for since I remade this channel, like the last almost 3 years now. So but yeah, just always protect your culture, guys, because just always protect your culture, because people don't understand how to protect their own culture and set their own boundaries, because because when you're in a different environment, it's like, yeah, because it's a struggle, because like there's no other place like home. I tell y'all that, because it's like it's tough to like be in a different environment, like that's kind of like an extroversion type, because everybody nowadays want to act like extroverts these days, because like kind of like quote unquote normal type like life or whatever, because it's always that type of people that always think that the quiet ones should live a normal life or whatever. So but I'm not that type of person, because I would hate to change myself, no matter what, because it doesn't make no sense, because I think it's overrated at times, to live a normal life in terms of quote unquote being successful and all that stuff. I just think it sounds kind of bragging type thing, because I want to live a life that's about peace, just about the good things, where I know agendas behind it. I just like to just live naturally, just set your boundaries, and embrace your own culture. People just don't seem to understand, especially these days with these, with kids nowadays, obviously, in this modern generation, it's getting bad out there due to the, these internet agendas, with TikTok, and, I think I did mention this in my other video, in terms of with the Apple Vision Pro things that they be wearing, I've been, that trend, right, trends like that, because it's come on. I mean, I wouldn't even judge people about wearing the Apple Vision, but still, it's this world is a mess. But in terms of going to that direction, because it's getting bad out there. But with this technology stuff nowadays, but all kind of weird AI stuff, and But anyway, I'm not gonna get too much into that. But anyway, I just want to kind of rant for y'all and make a video, because I'm not sure if y'all feel the same way, because I know there could be people out there that might feel the same way about having their culture, their own culture, being kind of interrupted, because I've been gone for the last couple of days, I went to my dad's house, like I said, the last 2 or 3 days now, since Saturday, and now that today is Tuesday, so but yeah, I would definitely make more of these videos, because there's so much I want to talk about for y'all, because if y'all actually care for watching these videos, and I mean, I can just go on and on for y'all. Come on, because especially the true ones out there, for the true ones out there that actually watch the video. So if you're not like a robot out there watching or whatever, so because YouTube is kind of weird sometimes with their views, and because I don't be knowing who be watching my video, but yeah, trying to think, man. I don't know if I want to continue talking for y'all, because let's see, we're 23 minutes into the video now, so man, it's been a struggle, y'all. But I was literally about to be so mad, I was so because I be keeping my emotions inside. It's because after like I said, after my dad was talk on the phone with certain topics, and I kind of just want to I tried not to hear it at the same time, but man, I had to listen though, because I was I just didn't know what to do at that, when I was over there, because because at the same time, it's one of those kind of things too, because we try not to listen to certain things, because sometimes we can overhear things, we can overhear things at times. It's we try not to listen to it, but at the same time, it's sometimes we gotta know what they talking about, if because we can easily get overstimulated at times. It's very hard, but at least in the inside part. But on the outside, I just it's hard to express on the outside for y'all, but y'all could probably picture that. So but that's just part of my story recently, from what I've been experiencing the last couple of days now. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna end it right here for y'all, because I don't want to make this video too long for y'all. So thanks for watching. Hang in there. So protect your culture, and just yeah. But yeah, see y'all.